What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here. Welcome to a brief discussion on the brand new released Pokemon, or soon to be released Pokemon, Kleavor. I'm pretty excited about this. It's coming out in Legends Arceus, which will be in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm kind of surprised that we got this early a new Pokemon that has been released. It is an evolution of Scyther, so I guess that means there's going to be no more Scizor, which makes a lot of sense based on the way this is being done. This Pokemon honestly looks incredible. A Pokemon that just has axes for arms is super dope. We're going to talk today about what exactly we are expecting from it, what I'm expecting from it, what I'm hoping from it, and then I want to hear from you guys as well to see what you guys are thinking or expecting Kleavor to do, both in the just standard scene and in the competitive scene, whether it's VGC, whether it's Smogon, or whether it's Draft League. Just let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read them and respond to your comments as well. Let's go ahead and jump into it, taking a look at basically everything that is shown on the site over here. Parts of its body have turned to stone and it attacks with axe-like arms. Basically, this Pokemon, Scyther, went from being a bug flying type, now it is a bug rock type, which is not a brand new type at all. We see a ton of them. There's Crustle, there's Armaldo, just to name a few, and those are some of the, I mean, you think about them, they're not the best Pokemon in the world, but they do have some niches, whether it's Shell Smash like Crustle, or it's something like, I guess, Sticky Web. Could be an option, maybe, probably not, honestly, but Rocks, Rapid Spin, those are like the hallmarks of these Pokemon that you're going to see that have the bug rock typing. Offensively, also, they're really good. Most of them are physical, if not all of them are physical. I definitely believe that Kleavor is going to be going along that line. It'd be very surprising to see a Pokemon that's bug and rock type and has axes for arms, literal axes for arms, not be physical, but hey, it is what it is. But in terms of what I'm expecting for it from a competitive sense, in terms of moves, abilities, all that kind of stuff, its base stat total, what can we expect? Well, let's go ahead and just pull up Pokemon Show on here, and over here we have Scyther. Scyther gets a couple abilities: Swarm, Technician, Steadfast. Boots are obviously fantastic on it. Its base stat total 500, same as Scizor's over here. Even though it's an evolution, they just adjust the stats a little bit. I do feel that that may be an option they go with Kleavor, but I also feel that because Scizor's typing is so much better than Kleavor's, it only has one weakness. It has that Steel typing, which is an incredible type to have. I feel like Kleavor might actually have just a slight bump in its base stats, maybe to 550. I could definitely see it, but what I think is going to be the case, if they do just keep the same base stat total, I think what they'll do is do like a retrain of Scyther, where they'll maybe lower its defenses and lower its speed by like maybe 10 points, if that at all, and then just toss it into attack. I think definitely its attack stat, at least 110 is a given on Kleavor, probably going to be a bit higher. I think that's a given. And its speed stat, most rock type Pokemon are pretty slow, and from what I'm seeing, a lot of people think that Kleavor is going to be slow as well. I actually disagree. I think it's going to be decently fast. I think we're expecting something around like the 90 plus tier. Maybe like 90 to like 105 would definitely be something I could see happening with the Kleavor in the viewings that we saw, in the showings, in the clips that we saw. It's pretty fast. It moves pretty fast. It's swinging its arms around. It's a brand new move in Stone Axe. I definitely think that having a faster version of Scizor, a more offensive version of Scizor, could definitely be a thing with Kleavor. Like I said, I'm expecting probably about 70 in HP, just like the Scyther, 110 to 120 in its attack. Its defenses, 80 is fine, sure. Maybe a special attack and decrease. Scizor's is also 55, so honestly, just to be consistent with the line, they might just keep the 55 special attack, but its special defense also base 80. I think its speed will be either between that 90 to 105 range, so that's where you have that bit of extra leeway to increase its attacking stats in my eyes. But yeah, that's going to be Kleavor. In terms of moves that we can get, obviously I'm expecting it to be able to get knockoff. It's going to get U-turn. It's going to get access to all the moves that Scyther gets. So acrobatics, brick break, gets access to a defog as well. Dual wing beat would be kind of cool on the set. Quick attack for priority is nice. I don't think it'll get a Cell Rock. It'd be really good if it did. I just don't think it will. I think it's going to be a signature move for Lycanroc and only Lycanroc, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that though, I think it'll get new moves: Stone Edge, Stone Axe. Definitely going to be those possible moves. I think it might even get Earthquake, which would be amazing. I hope it gets Cross Chop, which Scyther does not get, but I think Cross Chop could be definitely a possibility as well. There's going to be tons of new options for the Kleavor, but I think the main things are going to be, we want it to get rock moves, which it will, and we want it to get Earthquake, which hopefully it will. If it gets Earthquake, that'd be so good, because we all know how good Edgequake coverage is in competitive Pokemon. Slap U-turn on that too, super good. What do we think though for abilities? Well, in terms of abilities, I'm definitely looking at abilities like, well, Swarm. Swarm is a big one here. It's a bug type Pokemon. Swarm is pretty standard to have on bug type Pokemon. The Scyther line, the Scizor line, they all have Swarm as an ability, so definitely a possibility there. I'm also thinking that Tough Claws is a really good option for this Pokemon. Kind of makes sense considering it has, again, literal axes for arms. It could definitely be running Tough Claws as an ability. I think Battle Armor as well, phenomenal option too. Battle Armor just being immune to critical hits makes a lot of sense for Pokemon that is kind of a wild version, an ancient version, not being struck by critical hits. Battle Armor just makes sense in my eyes. That way you're not going to be taking any critical hits from the attacks that are going to be coming your way on the Kleavor. Other than that, no guard. No guard can make a lot of sense on this thing. Again, it's kind of like a wild version, and it just may not care about accuracy. It just keeps attacking until it finally lands a hit, and because of that, no guard just makes a bit of sense. No guard on the Stone Axe if it's not 100% accurate, or on the Stone Edge could be super, super nice as well. On the dual wing beat, I guess, there's just a couple of different options that Kleavor can run, on the cross drop even. So I think no guard definitely is one of the possibilities. I do think that it's less likely that it'll have no guard rather than swarm and battle armor. But one other thing I want to mention was Rockhead. Rockhead could be nice. I don't know if it's going to get access to any of these recoil moves, but if it does, that'd be amazing. Think of something like, what's the one for rock types? I think it's like Rock Wrecker or something like that that does recoil. I'm pretty sure on that, but regardless, Rock Wrecker might be the one that does that, and I feel like having access to Rock Wrecker, or that whatever the rock move that takes recoil is with Rockhead, could be really, really solid here. Overall, guys, I think that Kleavor might be one of the unsung heroes of a competitive metagame. I think it'll be really good in singles, probably in the lower tiers, definitely not in OU. In terms of VGC, again, it's typing, not the best. I don't think it'll have any play at all in VGC outside of like niche options, but I think in Draft League, it'll really shine because you can see a lot of Pokemon that are very, very low tiered, not the best Pokemon in competitive play, see a lot of work because you're counter teaming your opponents. That could be really cool if we can see Kleavor in the Draft League setting. I'm excited, guys. I can't wait for Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. You guys can subscribe to the channel to follow along as we drop all the news and we play competitive Pokemon this season as well, or with this generation as well. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on the video, comment your thoughts on Kleavor, and of course on what you expect it to do down below, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.